He's mine!
You want to get to him, you gotta go through me.
That is Joey Diaz. This is him standing up to Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2. You might be thinking, what the fuck is Joey Diaz going to do to one of Spider-Man's biggest enemies? And the answer is absolutely nothing. And that's the point. One of my most favorite tropes in cinema is when an ordinary, random, unnamed citizen confronts the big bad guy of the story. These people have no superpowers, no weapons, no plot armor, and really nothing to gain. They are risking their lives out of principle. That is called bravery. This trope appears most often in superhero movies, which emphasizes the fact that they really are ordinary and powerless. They are people who stand firm in their beliefs, even if it means standing up to a much more powerful person and risking their lives in doing so. And honestly, these flashes of courage from these unnamed characters carry more emotional weight than most of the final CGI battles we see so often in superhero movies today. But sadly, this trope has become almost non-existent in recent years. It's been quietly pushed aside. Many modern filmmakers avoid it altogether, worried that it might come across as cheesy or cliche. So that's why I'm making this video, to say that I love this trope, I miss it and I want it back. There's so much charm and heart in these moments. No matter how corny it may seem, there's something inspiring about seeing a powerless character show as much bravery as the superheroes. It gives us hope and inspiration. If background characters like Joey Diaz can stand up to powerful villains, then so can I, and so can you. In the first Avengers movie in 2012, we see this trope when Loki terrorizes a crowd of people in Germany. He demands that they kneel before him. But there's an elderly man who refuses. Everyone is terrified, except for him.
There are no men like me.
There are always men like you.
It's a simple line, but one that carries the weight of history, morality, and his own lived experience. This man is clearly not a superhero, but in that moment, he becomes the moral anchor of the scene. He stands up to a literal god in Loki. Kneeling down to him would betray something fundamental in himself, and he knows he might die for this act of defiance. But that's what makes it so heroic. Being brave isn't something that superpowered individuals are gatekeeping. It's something that anyone can have. It's just a matter of principle. In The Dark Knight, the trope of ordinary citizens standing up to evil is depicted in the ferry scene, where two boats, one filled with civilians and the other with convicted criminals, are each given detonators to blow up the other in order to save themselves. The Joker sets this sadistic moral trap to prove that when pushed to the brink, people will turn on each other.
When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
A civilian is unable to bring himself to press the button in one ship, and a prisoner from the other ship throws the detonator out of the window, refusing to play Joker's game. In that moment, Gotham's people, these ordinary citizens without capes, costumes and gadgets, display courage and morality in a way that even surprises the Joker. Although these characters don't directly stand up to the Joker face to face, they stand up to him by risking their lives and proving him wrong. In modern cinema, this trope has become less common. It's often dismissed as cliché or unrealistic. Scenes where powerless background characters confronting evil can be seen as overly sentimental or even naive. As charming and wholesome as these scenes are, the audience simply don't believe they reflect reality. Audiences have become more cynical over time. But I believe this is changing. We as an audience have exhausted our cynicism. We are tired of seeing how awful and dark the world is. And Hollywood has noticed. Right now, we are witnessing a cultural shift in real time. Studios have finally grown a pair of balls and are no longer ashamed to embrace the aspects of the superhero genre that give it so much charm, heart, and idealism. Deadpool and Wolverine showed us that a bright yellow costume can still look great and can still bring in over $1 billion at the box office. And very soon we're gonna see the new rebooted Superman and Fantastic Four movies on the big screen. These versions have bright colored costumes. Superman is wearing his bright red trunks again, which I have a whole video about if you want to see. Of course, the costumes themselves aren't what matter, it's what they represent. Just comparing these new portrayals to the earlier, darker counterparts show a shift towards hope, warmth, and inspiration. Superheroes are meant to inspire us, and nothing captures that more powerfully than when the ordinary background characters choose to be brave and stand up for what's right.